Greetings and welcome to this week's trade theory, the last trade theory for the month of March, March 31st, 2026. This is the dollar index, and we're going to review where price went and where we were projecting it to possibly go. Remembering we had the weekly and daily demand levels saying that one possibility was that price could shoot down and attempt to go lower and then reject and move higher, or the price could move higher straight away, which is what it did and what was the most favorable option based on some positions that we were looking at. And so what I did was I put the 4-hour demand level for today at 99.15, and that may end up being the daily demand level, but I wanted to label these or keep these separately labeled so that you can see where we were projecting price could possibly go before going higher, but it did go higher. So this is where our demand level is for the day at 99.15 for the dollar, and then we looking for people to buy dollars at that point. Okay, we're going to move on to the 10-year Treasury right here, TNX. Let me pull this up and see where price is going here, where the demand is for the Treasuries currently. Okay, so this is the 10-year note, and prices moved higher. Yields. So we're looking for yield support at 4.27%, so demand may wane all the way back down to this level, and then we could see some more purchasing occur. But right now we're just watching to see price stall out there and then see if buyers want to enter back in. Okay, moving on to Tesla. Tesla has fallen as much of the market is falling, and so we have a daily supply level at 379.81. Which is below our initial area of interest of 385.77. So it's officially bearish now. Looking for price to get no higher than that point today. And if it does get there, feel free to short it if that's something that you're into. With looking for much more downside opportunity. Definitely a lot of downside for Tesla. Looking at NVDA, same here. And a lot of these conditions may be due to things that they don't control right now. Obviously, there's a lot going on globally. So all of that plays into share price because people start to seek safety, and which means they may be liquidating positions or not accumulating positions or all kinds of defensive postures. So today's supply area for NVIDIA is 177.84, and that would be a place where you might be able to comfortably short NVIDIA to take advantage of the moving markets because it's not moving maybe fundamentally, but at least from a technical standpoint, we may have a sell there. Okay, going to the Bitcoin, and we do have a sell here. Actually, at our pullback point was the optimal entry point for the sell, but if you didn't catch that or take that, we got a selling area at 69,287.87. We'd set a limit there. You could buy now if you wanted to, but that may be the optimal area to sell, with a stop out level of 107.69342 and a profit level of 33.48142. So I think there's a lot of downside for Bitcoin as well. So feel free to take a sell market order now or do a limit order at 69.287.87 with a target of 33.48142. All right, the WTI crude. We had this demand level here, and I want to speak to this because price got close to our entry point here. If you see price getting that close, you're within a couple of dollars of your entry, just adjust your stops accordingly and go ahead and take that order as opposed to missing out on it, because if it gets that close, there's a good chance that it's going to move in your direction, particularly when it wicks like that. So if you had that wick like that and then this second candle where it didn't get as low but it's actually starting to rise, go ahead and take an opportunity and then adjust your stops and take profit. Okay, so right now we have a daily supply level. I didn't put a demand level because price hasn't closed for the day. A supply level of 106.19. I think that once we get there, that will provide some oversupply and a lack of demand, and then price should pull back. So if we get there, then we'll assess where we could buy in further. But not expecting price to stay above 106.19 right now. Not that it won't in a week or so, but as of this next couple of days, I think that'll be the max point for oil. Okay, moving on to gold. If we can get this in here, gold is still, like you say, bearish. It's starting to really trying to establish itself. We have that supply level of 5044.86 as our max area where we would want to short, as it whipped our daily pullback point or our demand level here, and we're looking for price to get up here before possibly selling gold. Okay, Looking at the indices, wrapping up with the US 30, or the Dow as many call it, we have a supply level of 46,256 as of today. So price, in my opinion, has hit its max price point for the day. And I'd be looking for sales at this area right now, looking for the price to go lower. NASDAQ, similar disposition. Prices pulled back, and we have a supply level of 24,066.4, which is where I'd be looking to short the NASDAQ currently. And then wrapping up with the S&P 500, I'd be looking to do something similar here. We've breached our daily supply level of 65.0119, so this is a prime candidate to enter a short and watch price continue to collapse. So the markets are definitely bearish in many cases, so be careful and be very mindful if you're actively trading this market. And until next time and next month, enjoy the day and happy trading.